If you build it, he will come. Those are the famous words of the movie Field of Dreams. If you build it, he will come. I stand before you today because we want it built and we will come. One of the constant things through the years that we hold dearly in our hearts is baseball and our history. And a piece of our history is being torn apart each and every day. We have millions of dollars that have been spent in our venues. Our homes are deplorable. Our streets are flooded. And we have nothing to show for it. If you build it, we will come. We are here today because we want to make a difference in our community. We want to make sure that our history is preserved. We want to make sure that our voices are heard. We hire you to be our voices in the community. But yet still, each and every time, we feel ignored. We feel that we're constantly silenced. And that's unfair to us, the people who voted to elect you and put you in these positions to make sound decisions for us. If you build it, we will come. You're willing to spend $2 million on BBIF. You're willing to move a building, the proposed soccer stadium, over. But you're tearing up a piece of our history by putting it in the middle of Paramore. Paramore is historical. That will block off our roads. If you build it, we will come. That has been the theme for the soccer stadium. You build it, we will come. This is what you propose to visit Orlando. If you build it, we will come. We're here today because we will come. We will come to talk about how we want a piece of our history preserved. We will come here today to talk about we want to be heard. We don't want to be silenced. We are not invisible. We are the people who live here. We are the people who reside in the city beautiful, and we want it to be maintained beautiful. 4 years ago, Ricky Weeks came and he wanted to preserve Tinker Field. He wanted to build it so that we would come. He brought it to us, the Orlando Monarchs. Every summer, he has brought college students to play baseball every summer for the last 3 years. And I know the deterioration of the building. I was there when he started, when he went out in that field, and we were begging Commissioner Lynham to put some input, give us some funding, give us some help, give us some direction, because there was someone there to build it so that we would come. And I'm just asking today, how can we put our faith in a decision to repurchase a building that the BBIF has failed the city? Not only do they owe the city, they owe the DEO $1 million. How can we put our faith and trust in preserving our history when it's torn down constantly? Legislators just gave the Wells Built $250,000 last year, but it's a venue that's never open. But if you open it, we'll come. We want a piece of our history preserved. It's not about the stands. It's about the field. It's about our memories. And if you tear down the field, we have nothing to show our children. It's one thing to tell stories. It's one thing to speak to our children about our memories. But how can we share our memories with our children and our grandchildren and our children that come beyond that if we have nothing to show for it? Again, I say to you, if you build it, we will come. I would like for us to be able to come. You can propose any type of special assessments on the venues that will help with the revenue. You can give it to the people. The people have come to you. Not just the Ripken Foundation, but the Weeks family. Again, if you build it, we will come. Let the people have their venue. Let the people preserve their history. We are here standing before you. We don't want to be silenced. We don't want to be ignored. We no longer want to be invisible because we live here too. Thank you.
Joshua Palladino and then Mick Dolan.